Hello, Sagittarius. How are you doing today? This is your reading for what's coming up for you, what you need to know in terms of advice in general, and then your also love message from the Oracle. Welcome. And just a quick reminder that this messages may apply in different aspects to each one. It's not a personal reading. Times can be also different. So let's begin. Sagittarius, there is something that has to call you or do something with health, work in health, like probably trying to look forward to do something different, routines, diets, or probably focusing on your mental health as well. There is a strong, also for another group, I do sense that there is a tense moment, a strong pressure that you might be feeling in this moment or you have felt in the past weeks, and it's not allowing you, right, to feel at 100% at your comfort zone or even at peace. You're probably, a few of you might be going through problems with anxiety or stress, having problems with the sleep patterns are a little disrupted here. But yeah, there is also a call for you to make sure that you are taking care of your own needs, right? It's very important. And it is also focusing on, probably you're focusing on many things, many goals, and you just want to try to have everything right, settled and ready, but it's quite of a challenge if you have to do it on your own, right? So, but let's check what are the three, or not even three, just words, magical words, words of advice for you that might help you during this period of time. Okay, this one wanted to come out. And we have the number 9 here, and the number 9 is saying awareness, confidence, and calmness. Yes, I do sense that there is a lot of thinking, lots of anxiety thinking, many plans, many responsibilities, lots of things, goals, things to achieve that you want to do, that you have to as well. And it's also lining up with the blue color, very nice color here. Working in your, I want to say, focusing on you, on your mindful aspect in terms of your also feeling at ease or looking for spaces or time in your schedules that might fit for you, that you can work, that you can actually do something that you like. It's going to help a lot if you are going through some situations that you might be worried, right? Or you might be feeling tense. Also, I do sense that for another group of you, there might be something that has to do with addressing sinus, headaches, migraines, or ear. Like it's a lot of tense in or pressure in that area there. And also the anxiety might feel reflected in your muscles, probably your shoulder area, upper back, or lower. So yeah, that is something that you do consider now to take charge of. That it's very important to prioritize your health. So what is coming up for you in terms of the oracle? You need to know in terms of the oracle for Gemini, Sagittarius, what's coming up for you, what the spirit wants you to know. Okay, there is a young female. She's expecting. This is a very beautiful energy here. I'm going to just kind of move this around. Yeah, this is the recent energy. This is the energy that it's current here. Now I want to move forward, also taking another one out. What's coming up for you? And number 40, card number 40. Yeah. And what do you need to, in terms of take care or be aware of? And it's not card number 19, which is similar probably to the Tower, but it could be it could be things that you have to start looking towards. I don't know, like difficulties. I feel that there is someone that's wanting to put difficulties on you, but let's just really quick navigate into this. Yeah, so that's the young female energy here. Very romantic, expecting romance, thinking, probably time. It's very important here. Time, expecting. Free time, I also heard. It's important to take some free time. Free time. I really want to start taking some cards out, pulling up some cards for this one. But let me just take a quick peek at this. I do sense that there is probably a change of plans. For many of you, there's a lot of probably changes of path or plans, or you want to kind of do some shift changes also. You are reconsidering also probably from in terms of jobs changing or relocating to a new home, a new place, a new location. You want some changes, or some changes have come up to you as well, and it's putting a lot of pressure there, I do sense, for another group of you. So let me just start also just taking these ones to the side, and I want to look into a young female energy here. For Sagittarius, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus. Sagittarius, what is the advice? What's coming up for you? What is your present energy here with the young female energy? Okay, female energy. Yes, there is possibly you feel isolated, or you have taken your time to be on your own due to a conflict with a group of people or someone else who it's not really that positive. It's not bringing any positive energy in your life. Yeah, it is advising you to, again, to rest. Very important, Sagittarius. If you are in a confrontation, verbal arguments, dispute, it is advising you, your spirit guides are really emphasizing here on health and rest. Things to think about, not also due to other people's rumors or comments that they might come to you, and just just how people are, just coming and trying to like dictate how you have to do things, or provide some comments that are not too positive. You might sometimes think this through a lot, or might get upset. Who wouldn't? But don't pay mind to rumors, to people trying to come with their problems as well, to come in. I feel like there's like a heated mind. There is someone who gets triggered by someone else when they start telling their problems. Is a heated mind. Yeah. And so it's really saying to think things through. Contradictions with people might be right now, oppositions and disputes, verbal arguments as well. It could be related to the job. It could be related in your family dynamic, in your circle of friends. But yeah, it is saying that there's a number 4 here, that the balancing up your mind, your rest, your sacred space as well. Your sacred space is important, your mind and your thoughts, and allowing to understand that you have the time and you have the power in your hands to decide when and who to cut out of your life. You don't have to get into this verbal, dispute. It just brings you, your energy just drops. I just sense like there's a lot of energy that drops when you are around a few people that you might know that are very, very argumentative or toxic, and you need this time on your own, right? Yeah, when you come and take that step into taking that time on your own, you are going to feel the boost of energy and the specific moment when the Ace of Swords come to you to make the decision, yeah, you're going to use the sword to cut people out, to decide things, to move yourself from situations, to just not even contemplate. With a very logic thought, you will be able to see things through. Universe is going to bring you also clarity. But I do sense that this is you stepping up to your path, whatever is right for you. You will decide, you will make changes, and many people will hear from you if they have to, because it's just a matter of time that you just need to like kind of settle down a little bit in terms of ideas or plans or even your energy. But yeah, that's coming up for you. New opportunities, a new, probably even a new offer, contracts, saying yes. This is saying yes. Universe is coming to tell you yes, whatever you were expecting, contracts, signing something that has to do with signature, signing something, it will come in your favor. Notifications from any court or anything that has to do with arrangements, or even I don't know if it's that you want to work with someone else, collaborating, or even coming into partnership in terms of business as well. You are thinking things through. You probably are trying to make agreements and think those things through. And you will have the moment of enlightenment where you're going to know what to do in this specific moment. Everything is going to resolve and fall in place. If you are worried about, documentations or process that are, it's hectic. Probably even catching up to payments, bills, taxes, document process. It could even be about settling, buying or selling as well. You're expecting a notification, even for payments to be granted. It will be granted. All of those things, consider them. You are going to go in a fantastic mode here, a new beginning, a new approach. But you have to take care of your health, your well-being. Now let's go on quickly with the card number 4 and the contradictions. There's contradiction here. Yeah, there's contradiction. Someone is feeling that they have to, actually what's coming up for you is that you will have to feel that you have to protect yourself, right? That probably you felt attacked. Yeah, you see this? You felt attacked with this previous situation with these people. Like it's like a combat. It's like a verbal dispute. You still feel hurt. You still feel that you have to guard yourself. Someone is guarded here. I do feel that what's coming up for you is there's a lot of contradiction. You are thinking things through. You're trying to analyze this specific person who told you things but act different, and they make you feel as if sometimes I don't know, I'm catching up with a narcissistic personality of someone here coming towards you. Yeah, and they have hurt you, and you are trying to understand and thinking things through, but this person is very I would say impulsive. Situations could be also in a group of people. Impulsive change of thoughts, they change their minds. It's not really too positive, and it's always like right now they feel like this, next moment they feel like that, and you don't want this. This is not really reliable for you. It's not good, and you will guard yourself. I do see here, like I said again, the 3 of Swords, and it's related to the 5 of Swords from previous disputes and arguments with someone coming back and forth. It's like, no, so you are guarding your heart. You do feel that you have to work things through, but eventually it will fall into place. You will come into this situation of acquiring the love, the essence, the emotion, and the self-worth that you need. Yeah, the cup, the cup is there for you. The cup of love, of self-love and self-care, of understanding of your needs, and putting aside anything that is not working in your favor, negativity and toxicity, you will understand that, and it's going to come for you, or you probably are already experiencing this, that you have to just remove yourself from people. People are not going to change. Certain situations, even if you love them, you would just cut through. You would just cut yourself out of their life because it's just not. It's affecting you. It affects your finances. It affects your health. It affects your sleep, the quality of your time and your essence. And those who really want to be with you, you probably sometimes are not there in full for them because you don't feel at your best. So it's really cutting your blessings. So it's time to cut. It's time to cut. Now, let me clarify the tower here really quick. This tower, I want to really look at the tower here. Because the tower could be, and if I relate it to the original message when it comes to saying, Sagittarius, be mindful of your health, take care of your situations in terms of don't allow stress to come in. It's impossible, but don't allow these people to stress you out, because if I do take this tower in terms of health, it could be an abrupt situation in terms of health. Yeah, it could actually be also hospitalization for many, but I just want to put it out in general. What is the tower bringing up for you? Something that collapses, surprise. Just be aware of sudden disruption, probably even in terms of generalities. I can say for a group of you is going to be like something shocking, news coming your way. You are not expecting something. Someone is coming with an abrupt text or message. Prepare yourself for anything that you think that in terms of job as well, that you might notice that they are mentioning in your workplace. I do sense that for a few you might hear about some people just not being able to stay in their jobs, losing jobs, or getting their hours cut, or trying to even apply for jobs, and is going to be somewhat discouraging for a few. But when I clarify, because I want to clarify, that's when it's going to say it had to happen. This just has to occur, right? So because the towers are collapsed, it's something that it's already done. It's something that you can't fix anymore. But let me just clarify really quick. Tower for Sagittarius, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus. The tower for Sagittarius. Oh, interesting. Interesting. So the tower do... Oh, wow. I do sense here for a few, just for a few, there is like a power couple here. There is a power couple here between the Hermit and the Highest Priestess. In terms of health, again, you will have to speak up and probably look for information. Check for second opinions in terms of doctors, or have a physical evidence of lab works, anything that you can. And yeah, you'll have to really reach out to this. Really reach out to this situation in which, if you feel that there is something that they're lacking, you know the doctor, and you probably are feeling some other symptoms, you will have to speak your mind. You will have to look for other opinions. You will have to say, okay, this is not working for me. I'll just have to move, right? I'll just have to move on and leave this doctor, the situation, or this, I do sense here that also for another group of you, you might be feeling a little bit slow, a little bit in pause. It's slow motion. It has to do with the joints, pain in the joints. It could also be fatigue, low energy again. I do sense that retrospecting, you are going in within. Just be mindful that things will be better for you. Yeah, you will also acquire this energy of the highest priestess, which is understanding. You are connecting with 11. I see purple and green. A lot of heart chakra centered. Working with the heart chakra will help you to heal your inner child wounds, your previous past, your relationship with someone with XYZ that didn't work, that made you feel bad, right? Work on those things. Understand that you are special, that everything is temporary. Yes, the damage is done, but you are just becoming stronger and stronger. I also see the color, like I mentioned again, purple. We do see here, and the purple here is connected to the, I would say, clairvoyance, psyche. I do sense very intuitive. You sense, you perceive things, you connect with spirit. And you do possess your knowledge, which is under your sleeves. And you do understand that you are very, in terms of, you could be very spiritual, not religious specifically, but you could be very spiritual. And there's a lot of probably loneliness that I do feel. Yeah, I do feel loneliness. But the tower is here to just remind you that there are things that, or your idea or your assumption of someone or something, an organization, it could even be a group of people, it could be a church or an institution, yeah? It's going to collapse. It's going to collapse, and you're going to think things through. You're going to navigate in deep waters of your own soul and understand that you are going to acquire your own knowledge via your own experiences. I do sense here for a lot of group of you, you are doing inner work. You are doing shadow work. There is a lot of processing that's going on. Don't disconnect from people who want to reach out to you, because it's always good, right, to keep that that other option, that there is someone else that you might want to chat with once in a blue moon. Just go for a tea, a coffee, a cappuccino, whatever you like. Just do something different. If you have a pet, have fun with your pet, or go for a walk in the park, listen to your music as you walk, and head to different places that you like. I do also sense, and I'm perceiving that there's a lot of you who like to go for walks on your own, specifically if there is a lake or a body of water around, which is excellent. It's excellent. Yeah, look, I pulled another card for you, and I just can't make this up. The Tower and the Tower. It's you're going through a lot of changes, and I do want to address that. Changes are painful. Growing is painful, but it's not the end. The Tower is here to remind you that there are things and there are people who will come up, just as negative as they are, to bring you a lesson for you to learn, but also for you to understand that you won't allow those kind of people anymore. Deception is, I do sense there is a deception here. There is something that you're not fully understanding, but the Tower will come, and it's important to kind of wipe off all of that. When you have this crumbs all over in the area, you have to clean that so you can have a very, spotless place. And that's what the Tower is bringing to you. Whatever was before and is not working for you, it has to be removed completely, so you can allow this new energy of emotions of allowing universe to bring you and your angels a connection with someone else or with another partnership with other people who are different, who will connect. They will be different, but they will connect with you in a very essential, 100% natural, very organic way. Yeah, very organic way. Now for love and romance, very quick for you guys. Love and romance, although I did try to make it a general, this is like a very emotional, I mean, it could be based on any, on family, but it's very emotional as well. Love and romance, stay optimistic about your love life. Positive thinking and faith will bring you romance. And let me take another one out as well. And it says new love. Yeah, something new is coming. I do sense that you have to let go of the past. You have to remove yourself from these people who are not going to change again. New love is coming. A new person has stirred your romantic feelings. There's a new stage in your life in terms of love, romance, in terms of even family. You will get to even have or see other people who are very different. Your universe will push you to that, to step away from this regular circle of people that you are interacting with and become part of this new thing. It will take place slowly but surely. You will see all of these changes coming up for you. Sagittarius, this is your message. I hope it does resonate with you. If you liked it, then share. Give it a thumbs up, and you can also follow me at TikTok, which is the same name as Velvet Fire Goddess, for more information. Blessings.